What is up, everybody, and welcome to High School Football Red Zone here. Optimus Cline with me. I'm Liam Hammer, and welcome to wrapping up week 2 of our high school football action finally. How are you doing today, Optimus?
I'm doing good, man. Looking forward to finishing up week 2. It's been a few weeks since we streamed last, but a couple of good games here. Looking forward to them.
I'm very excited, very excited to get this game going today. We have two games. We have Cobras and Raiders. For those of you who don't know, we'll be kind of jumping between those two games, giving you all the highlights, the action. If you want to see the full game live, you can watch the premieres off on the main channel. Outside of that, you can stick with us. We'll jump between the games, get you all the action. First game's up is going to be Cobras and the Raiders, and after that is going to be the Lions and Eagles. But Cline, want to start us off with the Cobras and Raiders? What are your thoughts there with those two teams? Both those teams coming off a loss in week 1. How do you think they're going to rebound in week 2?
I think if the Cobras can clean up their offense a bit and limit the turnovers, I think they can be pretty dangerous. Probably top 2 or 3 team in high school football. So if they have a clean game here today, I like their chances. But at home, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Raiders here today. I think I like their chances. Cameron Davis, still a solid halfback. They just haven't really got him going yet. I think they fixed that here today. They are limited in the receiving core with Jermaine Ackerman being injured. He's done for the season, but I like them getting the ground game working here. And in game number 2, South Central Lions versus the North Central Eagles, I like the Lions to stay hot, get the ball to Laverne Jewell, and just keep on trucking. I like the Eagles as well. Ramsey Huxley's really good at halfback, but their offense has kind of been spitting and sputtering a little bit. So I like the Lions in that game.
Yeah, we talked about the Lions with Laverne Jewell. Obviously, you saw in the hype video beforehand, Laverne Jewell taking that one all the way for a touchdown. And he's electric. The Lions are probably the most boom and bust team. We were just talking about this before we went on air. They're about the most boom or bust team in in high school football right now. If they're on, they're the best team. If they're off, they're absolutely terrible. And it just comes down to what version is going to show up today.
Yeah, exactly. So all they got to do is feed Laverne Jewell. He's going to get his touches on special teams. He's their return guy. But you got to get him some carries. You got to throw it to him out of the backfield. Just keep feeding that beast, and he's bound to break some big runs, some big catches, some big returns at some point for your team.
Obviously, for you guys, it's been a couple weeks since we last streamed some high school football, so we'll get you caught up on what's going on around the league and what you have to expect today. Obviously, we got the 2 games coming in. First game starts in about 5 or so minutes. And then after that, we're going to have South Central and North Central. Cobras, Raiders, they're both 0-2. Lions come off a win against the Cobras last week. Eagles are sitting at 0-1 after they lost to Southwest, and the heir apparent to be the best player in our universe, which is Fletcher Gross, coming off a Player of the Week victory in week 1. Do you think there's any chance that Fletcher Gross is not the number 1 recruit coming out of high school?
No, if the offense keeps producing like they have been, I mean, their defense is pretty iffy at times, but if he can keep carrying that offense, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he'll be the number 1 recruit from one of those colleges out there.
Yeah, Fletcher Gross, I mean, absolutely ridiculous week 1. It's funny, though, we talk about that. A little bit of a down week. Week 2, International came in and really surprised us, I know, and played him perfectly. Do you think International is a team that we're sleeping on a little bit?
I think we were definitely sleeping on their offense. We saw Benji Bailey get player of the game for the Comets in week 1, but not a lot of explosive plays from him. He just did enough for his team to get the win in week 1. So I think we were sleeping on that offense quite a bit. And we knew they had a stout defense, but I mean, Benji Bailey and that offense this week rather, just completely exploded. And I don't think the Titans really prepared for that at all. And, from jump, they were playing from behind, which they have the firepower to do that. But if you're throwing the ball 60 times in a game, you're bound to get picked off, make some mistakes, and the Comets made them pay for it all game.
Yeah, you have to play clean football when you're playing against the Comets. That defense is nasty. That defensive line is just disgustingly good, and it's a perfect counter for a guy like Fletcher Gross, who doesn't really have a lot around him outside of his receivers.
Yeah. The defensive line, I mean, I can see all four of those starters being, top 25, top 50 recruits going into college for the first season of that. But I don't even know any of their names right now. It just doesn't even matter because they just all swarm to the quarterback no matter who it is. So they're a really fun squad to watch. I'm looking forward to week 3 and seeing who they're facing then. I can't remember who they are going to be playing in week 3, but it's going to be a good game.
I don't have that off the top of my head either. A couple injuries that we have in these games. I think you touched on Ackerman for the Southeast Raiders. Obviously, he went out with fractured arm, ending his season early. And the other injuries we have in this game, Storm Baines for the North Central Eagles in the second game. I think it's a little bit of an underrated injury. Again, out 12 weeks, season ending. He broke his kneecap, just absolutely destroyed his kneecap. What do you think?
Bad.
What effect does losing a guy like Storm Baines have on the offense of the Eagles?
Well, with the Eagles, you got Mordecai Van Hout at quarterback, and I mean he hasn't really, stepped up. Like the first game, he didn't really do a whole lot for his team. Ramsey Huxley was kind of carrying the Eagles throughout that game, and for Van Hout to already lose his number 2 receiver this early on in the season, I think that's going to hurt him going forward. As you see the number 3 receiver, Joey Holt, move up into that spot for number 2, and number 4 receiver Rick Moss stepping into the slot. I just think, he already had limited weapons, and now you're limiting him even more, and you're putting more on Ramsey Huxley's shoulder when trying to carry the rock all game.
Under 60 seconds to go till our first game is underway. Cobras and Raiders. Cobras are the home team, I believe, in that one, as we will see.
The Raiders are home.
The Raiders are home. See, this is why he's in the booth with me. The Raiders are home. That means we get to see Jasper Ives. You talked about Cameron Davis earlier in the beginning. Who do you think is going to step up in the receiving corps? Obviously, with Ackerman gone, someone's got to step up. Who do you look to do that?
Well, Ryan Carter, he's going to be stepping up into that number 1 spot for the Raiders. He's got to make some plays for Ives eventually, But I believe it was Eric Owens in week 1 who filled in for the slot receiver spot after everybody else moved up a position. And he made some pretty good plays. So watch out for Eric Owens in the slot and Roosevelt Horton, number 80, moving up to that number 2 receiver spot as well. I think those two guys might have a bit of a bigger impact here today in this game in the receiving corps than Ryan Carter. I think he's going to end up getting, guarded pretty well by Nicholas Wallace, the number 1 corner for the Cobras. Look for the number 2 and the slot guy today for the Raiders.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. Eric Owens is a guy who really stepped up in that last game and put the Raiders gave them a chance to win that game. Win that game late. As looks like we are going into a weird. This is my first time ever doing a premiere, and so apparently there's a thing that YouTube does that's a intro. So we're gonna have an intro, a countdown. But the countdown I have doesn't actually have any numbers. So eventually this game's going to start in a few minutes. PS2 Sports Gaming joins over there. So if you, as I said before, if you want to follow through the whole games, every play, go to the links on the main channel, and you can watch there, because we're going to be jumping between them. And we're going to go to, I don't know if any of you have watched the No Fun League's RedZone show, but they try to get all the plays, and every time a team's in the red zone, they'll show it. So we'll try to keep you guys on the action for the most part. There's going to be some hiccups. We've never done this before, but hopefully it goes well.
It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Let's do it.
We'll do it as soon as the stupid countdown stops. I have to remember not to put a countdown.
Premiering.
It's premiering. It's just just not the game yet. Uh, I'll have to let me.
That's definitely a new Premiere feature because there used to be a 1 minute countdown.
You know, I really wish. I really wish I'd caught that. Hopefully, let me see if I can actually right now see if I can switch over and oh, there we go. 9, 10, 8. There, the first game is just about to be underway, and we are going to go there live once that game starts. I think there's a slight intro because I didn't realize there was a. We'll go over there here. So, first game, Cobras Raiders. Keys to the game for the Cobras for you, Cline.
For the Cobras, just play clean football. You know, if you can protect the football, I mean, the Cobras have so many weapons. They're going to be dangerous, but they got to keep the football in their team's hands. And for the Raiders, you got to get Cameron Davis going. He didn't do a whole lot in week 1. They didn't really do a whole lot of plays designed specifically for him to benefit him. And for the receiving core, you got to step up. You lost your number 1. You do have Willie Morse out at tight end as well, number 88, as a target. So watch for him to have a pretty decent day. The tight ends have been balling out pretty much in high school so far. So definitely watch out for Willie Morse. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, watch out for the matchup of Nicholas Wallace, the starting corner for the Cobras, versus the new number 1 receiver, Ryan Carter, for the Raiders. That's going to be an interesting matchup to see here today.
I agree with that. It's going to be interesting. And you mentioned that the turnovers, obviously, Cobras had some issues with turnovers in their first game. Zach Barr threw a couple bad picks that gave the Lions a chance to get back into the game. So hoping for they're hoping for a little less drama there from the quarterback position, because they had that game in hand for a good amount of that game.
Yeah, for sure. Just protect the football. You know, that's all you got to do. If you have a clean game, you give your team such a huge opportunity. You know, you can't waste opportunities when you're down, you know, towards the red zone, throwing picks in the end zone. You don't want to do that. That just hurts your team in the long run.
There we are, finally going into the game here for the Raiders. Cobras, as they're getting down to the field here. Afternoon game for these two teams. It may have been evening, actually, I guess, in the Eastern time zone, but I'm West Coast. West Coast, best coast. You're going to have Zach Barr.
I can't disagree, you know?
Yeah, see, even he can't disagree. We're going to have Zach Barr starting for this team. Matthew Gandalf, Jack Macbeth, the receivers. The Raiders get Jasper Ives. We've talked about them at length. The thin receiving core, Cameron Davis. I think a big storyline for this team is Raymond Haynes and Melville Forrester, the two offensive linemen that show up in the top 11 for this squad. They got to do better. They did not do enough in that first game to keep Ives upright and to give Davis some holes.
Yeah, they got to be better. You got to get your running back some lanes to run through. You got to keep your quarterback upright. And I mean, another name that we forgot to mention was inside linebacker Walter Cokes for the Raiders. One of the, I think it's the only middle linebacker that you and I put in the top 20 list for top prospects. So watch out for him today in the middle of that Raider defense.
As as we're gonna go taking apparently a TV timeout there in Southeast before we get to the action. For Northwest, we talked about limiting the turnovers. Running game wise, we didn't really see a lot from them in that first game. Do you expect them to kind of fix those issues in this one?
Yeah, I would expect them to come out and try to run the football a little bit more. You know, just try to take some pressure off of Zach Barr. Don't make him be your entire offense and take too many chances. You know, you got Spartacus Frank, number 44. He's a solid running back, pretty balanced. And Dom Bates, number 30. I mean, just feed those guys. Just give them some carries. I'd like to see both of them get at least, 10, 15 carries apiece. And just try to take some pressure off the quarterback.
I definitely screwed up on the games. Now we're going to be a little bit behind the other one, but that's okay. But so if you're watching the live game, you're going to be a good minute or two ahead of us for the northwest, southeast game. But we will figure this out eventually. After that, Lions, Eagles. Huxley was the entire offense in that first game. Do you think Do you think that he can withstand that workload?
That's tough. I mean, they do have Sherwood Sampson as the number 2 halfback, and he is viable. Like, they can use him quite a bit as well if Huxley gets tired or, just gets a small injury or something like that. So they can rely on Sampson if Huxley needs a little bit of a breather. But you don't want to just fully rely on your run game. It obviously didn't work for them in week 1. So you need to get some plays from Mordecai Van Hout, your quarterback, and just try to maybe get him to roll out, have him run a little bit, just he's got happy feet back there. He's not making good decisions. You got to take some pressure off of him, just like the Cobras of Northwest. You got to take pressure off your quarterback. So, yeah, definitely just keep running the ball with them, with Huxley and Sampson, and do some short to medium routes for Van Hout and get him out on the run.
I agree with that. As finally back to the Cobras game, we'll get to see them finally on action here on the Red Zone. As you've seen the starting lineups again, some names we did mention.
What did you do?
I accidentally restarted the thing. So, like I said, we're a little bit behind the other game, but that's okay. Johnny Durango, that's a name we haven't really called too much for this team. The backup running back behind Cameron Davis. Do you think we'll see him at all today?
I would like to see him. He's a pretty good running back as well. I think we saw him get a few carries in week 1. I'd like to see him get some more touches, but you got Cameron Davis. He's a really good running back. You just gotta keep feeding him until he finds his rhythm and until this offensive line can actually open up some holes for him.
Raiders are going to kick the ball, so that means the Cobras and Zach Barr are going to get it first. This Raiders defense played well. They held the Pirates to, what was it? If I can pull it up on my phone, they held it. The final score was 14-13, which ended up being impressive considering the Pirates put up 31 the next week. So maybe a little bit underrated story is this Raiders defense, which is going to have to step up because, as we mentioned, the aforementioned injuries to the receiving corps. As we finally get this game underway, kicking deep to the Cobras, is going to be taken up by Dom Bates up to about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Cobra, Zach Barr and company, will get started on this one.
Another interesting thing about this game is, somebody's going to walk out of here with their first win of the season. So I'm pretty excited about that.
1st and 10 coming up here. We're also about 5 minutes away from the other game starting, though it has the premiere thing that I forgot to turn off. 1st and 10 here. They're coming out in the offset eye. Zach Barr, Dom Bates, and he's going to hand it out to Dom Bates, and Dom Bates up the middle. It's going to be tackled after a gain of only 2. That was actually Walter Cokes. We talked about him beforehand, making his presence known early. One of the best tackling linebackers in high school football.
Oh, definitely. He's the number 1 linebacker out there. I mean, he's so good. He's making plays out in the secondary and coming up and stopping the run. You love to see it.
2nd and 8 here. They're coming out in the not power eye, but the I formation. 4 down linemen for the Raiders, and they're going to throw out of it. Zach Barr out to Dom Bates. Again, Dom Bates has gotten both of the first 2 plays of this game. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for this Cobras offense.
Yeah, and that was number 53 on the tackle. Outside linebacker Dexter Lopez. First time I remember calling his name at all this season so far. But a good tackle by him. I like that they're trying to get Bates involved early in this game.
Shotgun look for Zach Barr. He's going to be all alone, dumping under to Bates, and he's going to break a tackle and be short of the sticks. 4th and 4, so 3 plays to Dom Bates, and they're going to have to punt after an unsuccessful first drive.
Yeah, I like them getting him involved, but, you got to get more than 4 yards on that play. That was just not a good play call at all.
Not at all. 4th and 4 coming up here, and they're going to punt it back to the Raiders. We're going to see the Raiders for the first time in this game. As I have to step away for 1 second, and so Optimus Cline gets to take this away as color commentating and play-by-play for a moment.
Oh, boy. All right, so no return by number 30 for the Raiders. If I can find that number. I don't see that number anywhere on my roster sheet. Oh, that is Johnny Durango, the backup halfback. So we're going to see the Raiders here, 1st and 10. Let's see what they could do on offense to start off this game. And it looks like Durango, is that Durango at halfback? Possibly. And they're going to toss it out, and they're going to get 3 yards on 1st down. And that was actually Cameron Davis. So they're trying to feed him early. I'd like to see him get another carry here on 2nd down and 7, see what they can do. I don't want to see Ives have to throw the ball too much early on in this ball game. Try to establish the run. Single back set, 3 receivers. See Ryan Carter, number 82, split up top. And they will throw it. Ives looking to throw over the middle, and that is going to be caught just short of the sticks. 3rd and inches coming up. And that was actually Ryan Carter right there, number 82, with his first catch of the ball game as the number 1 receiver. 3rd and inches, 2 back set. You got a few tight ends out there. They're going to hand it off to Cameron Davis, who explodes for the 1st down to the 43-yard line. So a decent drive so far for the Raiders as they look to get some points and take an early lead here against the Cobras.
Nice job by the Raiders using Cameron Davis a lot early. It was one thing we brought up before, is they didn't use him enough week 1, and they're not making that same mistake twice. 1st and 10 here for the Raiders.
Already 2 carries.
Yeah. At the 43-yard line, Jasper Ives is going to hand it off once again, and Cameron Davis up the middle for gain of 3. What are you thinking out of this? What do you like this look out of the Raiders offense?
Absolutely. If you can get 3-4 yards every time you get a handoff to Cameron Davis, you got to be loving it right now.
2nd and 7 here for the Raiders. Jasper Ives is going to look to pass over the middle. He finds his target. That's Willie Morse for a gain of a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd and short here, just on the Cobras side of midfield. As we're about to have Lions-Eagles kick off as well, or at least the premier start.
Nice.
So we're finally going to get into the swing of things. We could probably move these games a little closer together. As I said, learning a lot of the kinks out right in the stream here.
We'll get it figured out.
3rd and 2, they're going to dump it to Davis, and Davis is going to spin cycle the wrong way, and he's going to go down for a loss of 10. Someone get that man a map.
What? Is he okay? Somebody check him for concussion, please. What just happened right there? He spun twice and lost 10 yards. I think that may have been a backwards pass too. So a loss of 10 on a carry.
I don't know what to say after that. I was looking at the punt it, trading punts to start this game. I think he needs to get his navigational computer checked out. His Cobras are going to get the ball back as we see 2 punts to start this game. Not what I expected.
That's just wow. I don't even know. We got to have a little segment for plays like that.
Come on,
man. We need a high school edition because
come on,
that play. Come on, man. Come on, bro. That's perfect.
That was a come on, bro moment.
Man.
1st and 10 here for the Cobras, hoping to do better than the Raiders there on that last play. They're going to hand off to Don Bates, and D's smacked down in the backfield. There was about a half dozen Raiders in the backfield there. Number 53, Lopez, was the one who got the tackle, though.
Yeah, that was Dexter Lopez again, number 53. This is the 2nd time we've called his name already in this ball game. What a hit. I mean, Bates just got decleated.
2nd and 14 here for the Cobras. Single back doubles look. Zach Barr under pressure. He's going to throw. That's almost picked off. Walter Cokes. Excuse me, that's not Walter Cokes. That is Hayes. Almost had the pick, but lucky enough, it was just an incomplete pass.
So far, we've called all 3 linebackers' names. We've called Dexter Lopez a couple times, Cokes, and now Kirby Hayes, the other outside linebacker, coming up and making a nice play in pass coverage.
You love to see it early in the game. Gun straight to the top of the screen for the Cobra. Zach Barr under pressure. He's going to go down. The guard had no chance. And the Raiders are going to force yet another 3-and-out. That was number 97, Dre Raines, with the sack.
Unreal. I mean, he just absolutely bullied Saul Andrews, the right guard, number 62. Pushed him back, 10, 15 yards for the sack, making it 4th and 21. What a play.
You have to punt it here.
Nearly blocked it. Wow. See if they have another negative 10-yard play for Cameron Davis here on this drive.
Lions-Eagles premiere just went live, so if you want to see that game, you can head over there in its entirety. Pull up on another window as you watch our RedZone broadcast. But we're going to stick over here with the Raiders game for now. Raiders getting the ball back in great field position. See what Jasper Ives and company can do. They're going to hand it off to Cameron Davis. On the weak side, he's going to break a tackle, break 2 tackles, break 3 tackles, and he's finally taken down on the 4th tackle. Second and inches. What a 9-yard run there from Cameron Davis.
That's the Cameron Davis that you and I know and love from all the sims that we ran before we brought this to everybody else. I mean, that's just what we saw from time and time again, just running through tacklers, just left and right. I mean, he broke 3 tackles from defensive linemen and linebackers right there. Just what a brute force run right there. Beautiful.
Beautiful power football right there. As they're going to have 2nd and inches now for the Raiders. Cameron Davis in the eye. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. Again, across midfield. See what they can do. Last time they had a punt, and see if this time they can get some points.
Yeah, and that was definitely a backwards pass where he lost 10 yards. Since he's only got 13 yards on 6 carries right now. But besides that awkward play, I mean, he's had a good game so far starting off.
Cameron Davis, he's going to cut it back, and he's going to get a gain of 2. As if we jump over here to double box, you can see they're just panning in on the Eagles game. So we'll get you that action as soon as we have it. But for now, as I said before, we're going to stay over the Raiders game until we got something there. 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Raiders. Jasper Ives, Cameron Davis in the backfield. Jasper Ives is going to take it. He's going to throw the out route, and it's going to be knocked away and almost picked off. Dangerous play. Great effort there from number 24, the cornerback. Not quite sure who that was, but to knock it back and almost get the pick.
That was Anton Elfiage that had the initial deflection, number 24. And Zach Underwood, the outside linebacker, he should have had it. His teammate playing some volleyball over there, hitting it to him. He definitely should have made the play there, but not a good decision from Ives. That play took way too long for that route to develop.
3rd and 8 here. As the coin toss is just going off, and the Lions and the Lions are going to get in that ball first, so we'll get you over there for the kickoff as soon as that happens. 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Raiders, and see where Ives has to go. He hasn't been asked to throw the ball much in this game, but he's going to have to throw it here. Drops back, clean pocket across the middle. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be knocked away, and they're going to have to punt this one out.
Yeah, Ives looking a little erratic right now. A little, less comfortable, not giving the ball off to Cameron Davis. He's got to find who he wants to be his number one guy. He lost Ackerman, so he's searching, and he needs to find it quick because the Cobras, they can strike pretty quickly as well on offense.
Going to the double box for the first time in HCU history for a kick return for Laverne Jewell. He's going to get this out to the 30, broke a tackle. Always fireworks. We got to make sure we get over to see Laverne Jewell on any play he has the ball. But first time we got the double box. Finally get to put this into effect.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it. It's been a long time since I've seen any type of RedZone kind of broadcast. So it's pretty cool seeing both games going live at the same time.
Zach Barr on your left in the shotgun as they're going to hand it off to Laverne Jewell on the bottom, and Jewell's going to go nowhere. Tackled for a gain of not much. Zach Barr, he's going to look around, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get sacked by the second guy in for the sack, and they're going to get him down. Let's see who was that. That was number 91.
Yep, that was Earl Evans, the defensive end for the Raiders. And the Raiders defense has been playing phenomenal so far in this game. A little bit surprising that they're just kind of dominating so far in this game.
You see on the right, Laverne Jewell up the middle for a gain of a couple. First down for Jewell. As this is going to be 2nd and 16 for the Cobras. And the Cobras are almost safetied. That was close to a safety. This is really not going well. Is now number 91 once again in the backfield of
Earl Evans. Oof.
Jump over to the Lions game to see this play here. Aiden Vincent drops back. He's going to throw the out route to Riley Skinner. And it's going to be a gain of 5. Over to Cobras and Raiders. Going to hand off to Dom Bates, and somehow he gets out of the backfield. It's 4th and 20, and yet another 3 and out for the Raiders defense.
Yeah, and on the tackle, the one and only Walter Cokes right there for the Raiders. These linebackers are balling out. Earl Evans is balling out at D end. We called Rain's name as well at D tackle. I mean, they can't even get into the secondary on any of these plays. And that secondary has Brett Iwoma, number 23, my top-rated cornerback. I believe he's your top-rated cornerback as well. We haven't even called his name. Cobras can't even get the ball into the secondary right now. Raiders dominating on defense.
It's been absolute domination here as the Raiders get the ball back on the bottom of your screen. Top of your screen is going to be on the left of your screen. Let's go over to the right to see how the Lions and Eagles are going to do on this play. They're going to be handoff to Laverne Jewell up the middle, and Laverne Jewell is going to get tackled. Jump over to Southeast and Cobras. Jasper Ives. You see what he can do with the football. Hasn't been asked to throw much. He's going to throw here, drops back, and he's going to miss his man, and that might be holding.
That's unfortunate. That offense is just spitting and sputtering. They don't know what their identity is right now.
It looks
other
like
than Cameron Davis.
Maybe they're going for it, or are they just going to punt it off? Looks like they're just going to punt it in the Lions game, so we'll stick over in the Cobras game unless something happens over there with Eagles Lions. Both these games still scoreless right now. As Jasper,
not a whole lot of offense.
It looked like it was a defensive holding on that last play against the Cobras, so the Raiders get a fresh set of downs, and Jasper Ives going to drop back. Free play, it looks like, and he's going to throw it across the middle, and it's going to be knocked out of the receiver's hands as the receiver was separated from the ball. I think that was Eric Owens.
Yeah, that was Eric Owens, number 19. Nice to see Ives actually target him. Not sure what the penalty was. It an encroachment? That's exactly what it was. So a free play. Didn't get anything out of it except for the 5 yards.
Go over to double box just to see the punt, make sure nothing crazy happens, and it's just going to be a fair catch. So, not fair catch, but return of pretty much nothing. So we'll go back over to our Raiders and Cobras game.
See what Ives can do. 1st down and 5, you can pretty much open up the playbook here, do whatever you want.
1st and 5, see what they do. If they go back Cameron Davis, if they go through the air. And it's going to be a handoff to Cameron Davis up the middle. He has a lane. He spins out a man, and he's going to have a touchdown. Raiders on the board
there
first.
He is. There's Cameron Davis. That's what they needed last week, and they didn't get a whole lot of it, did they?
No, they had nothing on this from Cameron Davis last week, but this week, him showing up in a big way. Looking at 62, getting downfield as well. It didn't really matter. Cameron Davis spun out the entire defense as it was. Great play there. As they're going to kick.
Nice to see some points.
They're kicking the extra point here. Then we'll jump over to the North Central South Central game. As North Central finds themselves in a 3rd and 7 to start their drive. So let's actually jump to the double box here and see how they handle that. Mordecai Van Hout, the quarterback over North Central, had a rough game week 1 as that extra point is up and good for the Raiders. Let's go here for that 3rd down with the North Central Eagles. Mordecai Van Hout looking. He's going to throw a high point ball, and that's going to be caught. That's Torrey Holt with the catch. Beautiful throw and catch, and a first down.
Yeah, that was a pretty reception right there. Very good throw from Van Hout. It was Joey Holt, not Torrey.
Oh, excuse me. I knew I was saying something wrong, to be honest. Going back to double box.
Hey, if Torrey wants to go back and play high school ball, you let him, all right?
He's going to kill it in high school. First and 10 here for North Central. See what they can do. Mordecai Van Hout with the split backs. He's going to throw it quick out, and that's going to be to Gerard Presley, I think, and gain of 2.
Yep, number 84, that was Presley. Not a crazy play, but you get your number 1 receiver involved, and you get Van Hout another completion. Try to get some rhythm going.
Bottom at the left of your screen, Barr cannot get anything going. Hit again. This time Holland was the man who got a hand on the ball. Huxley carrying the ball, and he's going to go nowhere. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm super impressed with Southeast Raiders defense right now. Like, that front 7 is just filthy. Like, Barr can't even get a pass off right now.
He is having a rough day at the office. As 3rd and 9 on your right, as Barr's going to complete a pass. That's a first down. First time we've seen a pass. His pass goes across the middle and knocked away. And the Lions are going to have to punt the ball off. Let's go over here. Zach Barr finally completing a pass. See this highlight.
Yeah, that was a great route. Who was that for the Cobras? That was 85 Macbeth. No, that wasn't Macbeth, was it?
That was 83.
83. Wow, that is the number 5 receiver, Brad Herndon, on the reception. So good to see his name called.
I'm sure his mom's proud. As Zach Barr is going to throw underneath, and he's going to throw it to Ezra Swift, and that's going to be a gain of 4.
Ooh, there was an injury. Benny Bogle, the starting center for the Raiders, he's going to be out for 3 weeks. That's unfortunate for that O-line.
Second and 6 here for the Cobras. We'll stick over here in this game for a little bit. We're going to hand it off out of the shotgun, and there's going to be a holding call. I think that was on 73, if I'm not mistaken. This player's coming back, even though it was already a loss.
Yeah, Tim Dennell, the left tackle, most likely the holder right there.
Indeed it is.
And it is. Yeah.
Second and 16 for the Cobras as this drive got ugly real quick.
Yeah, this is the complete opposite of what I said they needed to do in this game to be successful. So they just keep shooting themselves in the foot, and the Raiders defense is just eating them alive.
I formation here for the Cobras. Second and 16, see what they can draw up. And Zach Barr's going to drop back. He's going to awkward pass, and it's going to be about 3 yards out of bounds. Wonderful read intended for Matthew Gandalf. First time we've called his name in this game.
Yeah, and that was one of the worst throws I think I've seen so far this season. I didn't even see the receiver in the vicinity. I just saw 2 Raider defenders. So he's got to be a little bit smarter with the football going forward.
Third and 16. See what happens here. It's going to be 3rd and mile for the Cobras. As he's going to throw across the middle. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be short of the first down. We're going to jump over to South Central as they have a 2nd and 5 coming up here. Hand off to Laverne Jewell. He's going to spin out a man, and he has a...
Oh, my goodness.
Lots of blockers. He's down the sideline. He's gone. He's gone. Touchdown, South Central.
Wow. What a play for Laverne Jewell. This is what he can bring for your team. I mean, he made one move, and that electric speed just took him all the way to the end zone. You're not catching him. What a play. Lions taking the lead. That's what you like to see if you're the head coach.
Spins it back inside, and he has 3 blockers downfield. 3 blockers.
My word.
South Central has come to play in the Battle of the Central today.
That was rough defense right there for the Eagles. My goodness gracious.
As we'll go back to the double box here as the Raiders get the ball and they kick the extra point.
You know, the closest defender to Laverne Jewell right there on that touchdown was number 95, Derek Gregory, outside linebacker. And the other guy was Matt Hawkins, the defensive tackle, trying to chase him down. That's not a good look for the Eagles defense.
It's not preferable. As Raiders finally get the ball back, and they're going to throw a little swing route to the fullback, actually. It's going to be a gain of 6. Who's the fullback's name on this team?
The fullback for the Southeast Raiders is Brad Woods, number 41.
Brad Woods, congratulations on getting your name called.
Yeah, I think that's the first time this season.
2nd and 6 coming up here for the Raiders. Split backs. Jasper Ives going to drop back. Plenty of time, like always. He's going to dump it down to Brad Woods, and that's going to go for a loss of 1.
Yeah, you don't love to see 2 straight passes to your fullback, especially a fullback that really isn't a great athlete. You know, they don't have Kyle Juszczyk out here, so you don't like to see that. They got to get the ball to somebody else.
No, you do not like to see it at all. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Raiders. See what they can do. If they can get first down, extend it. Jasper Ives are going to bring a blitz. They pick it up across the middle, and it's going to be almost picked. He was looking for number 80. I think that was Roosevelt Horton, if I'm not mistaken. And Wallace was locking him down.
Yeah, they had the number 1 corner going up against the former number 3 receiver, Roosevelt Horton, who's now in the number 2 spot. So that's a big mismatch right there, a number 1 versus a slot guy.
Going to punt it away here. We'll jump over to the North Central game as Ramsey Huxley is going to get a first down. He's been kind of quiet in this game so far. Go to the double box for the punt. As Macbeth makes 2 men miss and gets past midfield. But so far in this game, North Central, has had some struggles. Ramsey Huxley hasn't been able to get going almost at all. So hopefully he can get going on this drive. He's going to hand it off, assuming they hand it off to him. They're not. He's going to throw it across the middle. That's going to be complete to number 86.
It was Dave Francis, the tight end.
Over to Northwest. Northwest, best field position of the day. And it's going to be a handoff to Dom Bates, and Dom Bates is going to go nowhere. Not sure I'm a big fan of that run there.
No, they need... I don't even think they have a fullback on the field for that one. Usually for like single back runs for them, it's not going to work out too well. You need your fullback. Bobby Williamson out there as a lead blocker. Try to open up some more holes for Dom Bates.
3rd and 2 on your right side as they throw it on the left, and that's going to get a couple, bring up 3rd and manageable for the Cobras.
Yep, they need to target Matthew Gandalf a little bit more in that game for that offense to start clicking.
That throw right there for Huxley, not Huxley, Mordecai, is way off the mark. He was looking for Presley, and maybe miscommunication there. But they're going to bring out the punting unit in that game, which means we'll be going to Northwest's game. And Zach Barr looking for a man. He finds his man on the out route, Gandalf, for the first down. And maybe Cobras have a little bit of a drive going.
Yep, they started off in great field position after that punt. Now they're already at the Raiders' 30-yard line. So nearly in striking distance for a field goal, I believe. I don't think their kicker, Michael O'Brien, has a fantastic leg at all. Right here would be a 47-yard attempt. So you want to try to get, at least 5-6 more yards for your young kicker.
Yeah, remember last week he had a clutch kick that got wiped off by a kick return touchdown as Zach Barr is going to throw, and it's going to be knocked away. That was almost could have been an illegal forward pass. It's going to jump over to South Central's. They just got the ball back and inside their own 20. Aiden Vincent under center. He's going to hand off to Laverne Jewell. And Laverne Jewell's going to fumble the football, and the Eagles jump on the ball.
Wow, that's huge. Huge play for the Eagles defense. Now your offense already in the red zone to start the drive, right?
Already in the red zone for the Eagles. On the left side, you see Barr under center, but huge play by the Eagles defense as Dom Bates, they're still plowing him into this defense for some reason. But going back to that South Central game, that's one of the knocks we have on Laverne Jewell, his ball handling. And he's been a little sloppy with the ball in the past, and coming back to bite him there.
Yeah, he's definitely got to work on that once he gets to the college level and then to the pros. He's obviously going to make it to the pros with how athletic he is, but he's got to protect the football.
Zach Barr is going to look plenty of time. He has a corner out. He has a man inside the 5, and that was, can't see the number. Let's go there just so I can see the number. Number 83. That was Brett Iwoma on the coverage, and that could have been a more perfect pass.
Yeah, and that Zach Barr goes back to the number 5 receiver, Brad Herndon, again, his second reception of the ball game, and the Cobras are in business at the 3-yard line.
As you see Mordecai Van Hout throwing the out route, and he's going to get them inside the 10-yard lines. We have two games in the red zone. We only have 2 games going, but we have both games in the red zone, so we're going to keep both of them on the screen for now. On the left side of your screen, you see a handoff to Dom Bates. Bates can get stuffed just outside the 1-yard line. As Dom Bates is averaging a solid 0 yards per carry halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, well, they just keep plowing him into a brick wall, time and time again. And you gotta draw something up a little bit different for the next one.
On the left, I can't get my directions right to the screen. Ramsey Huxley is taken back in the backfield for a loss, and Dom Bates gets in the end zone for a touchdown, ties this one up.
Dom Bates with 12 carries, 1 yard, and a touchdown. Fantastic stat line. You'd love to see it, but the Cobra's about to tie it up now.
Huxley is going to get absolutely flattened by number 25. I believe that's Lyle. That's Bell. My goodness, what a tackle. We'll go to that game, 3rd and goal. Great play by the safety to come up and make a stop.
Yep, you gotta take another shot here. I'd like to see a corner route up top.
3rd and goal here. They've bunched the bottom. Mordecai Van Hout, what can he do? Great field position to start this drive, but can they punch it in? He throws the out route. He has a man, but he's tackled just outside the goal line.
Close.
Great defensive effort. And who is number 80? Number 80 used to be Storm Baines. Did I leave Storm Baines on the team?
No, number 80 is Billy Long.
Billy Long.
The number 5 receiver. A lot of number 5 receivers getting some action here today.
And we literally just had a conversation before the game talking about how number 3 receivers never get work. Cameron Davis is going to take this up to the 31-yard line on the kick return.
Couple good games so far.
Yeah, 2 close games. 7-7 on your left, 7-3 on your right. We'll go to the game on your left for a little bit as the Raiders have the ball. Jasper Ives and company seeing if they can make something happen with 7 minutes to go in halftime, in this half.
Yeah, I'd like to see them just keep pounding the rock with Davis.
Jasper Ives, as we're getting a little frame droppage, but he's going to throw it to Willie Morris, and that's going to be closer first down. He's been the favorite target, for sure, of this passing attack for the Raiders.
Yeah, he's been the most reliable out of all the targets for Ives. I mean, Ackerman, week 1, we didn't really get to see him at all. I think maybe he had 1 catch, and then, he busted his body.
He had 1 catch for 5 yards.
Morris has been consistent.
He had 1 catch for 5 yards, on which he got injured.
Yeah.
Second
Unfortunate.
and inches here for the Raiders. Give me hand off to Cameron Davis. Davis can get stuffed, and we'll go back to the double box as Lions have the ball as well. Cameron Davis averaging 4.6 yards per carry, so really picking it up after a slow week 1.
Yeah, just keep feeding them. That's all you can do. That's your offense. Your offense goes through Cameron Davis. You cannot rely on Jasper Ives to win you games right now. He still doesn't know who his number 1 guy is. So keep feeding the beast.
Cameron Davis getting the first down there. on the right. He's going to be across the middle, and that's going to be completed for the Lions. That's Brody Fisher. First time we've called his name. And that's going to take them to the end of the first quarter. Score 7-3 there. Lions on top, 7-7. Cobras and Raiders as first down for Jasper Ives and company. We'll go to there for that play, and we'll jump back to do a little ping-ponging back to the Eagles game. Jasper Ives is going to throw out route. Caught. Horton. And he's going to get 5 yards.
Yeah, nice little out route there. Nothing crazy. Pretty simple.
As Marstead in the Eagles game knocked away that pass. 2nd and 5. I'm not quite sure why we have the droppage of frames on the Raiders game and not any of the other game. But, hey, we'll figure it out eventually. As Ives is going to throw it out to Cameron Davis out of the backfield. Is going to shrug one tackler off and get close to a first down. Let's go to this Lions play here. Is Aiden Vincent. Plenty of time. Corner route. He has Brody Fisher down inside the 30. Wow. They're going to go no huddle.
What a throw.
They're hurrying down the field there. Shotgun formation. Ives. Vincent looking across the middle. He's going to chuck it down to Jewel, and Jewel's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. We're going to stay in that hurry up. On the left-hand side, we have Ives. Ives looking around. He's going to throw the out route for the first down. They're going to keep the drive going. Roosevelt Horton again. Vincent on the right. He's going to throw across the middle. This is to Riley Skinner this time. 6 yards. Bring up 3rd and 4. Staying in this no-huddle formation. We'll see how that pans out for them. It can be kind of... You can live or die by it. We'll see if they live or if they die here. They're going to throw it deep, and a miscommunication. It looked like Riley Skinner
he had him.
Looked like Riley just stopped running his route.
Yeah, that should have been a touchdown. That was a perfect play.
This was a pick. This is a pick. And the Cobras game, Vernon Steele picks off Ives, and they're going back the other way, and the Cobras have all the momentum.
Oh, boy.
Let's jump over there to see this replay.
You got to rely on your defense, but oof, not a good throw.
See this replay here. Vernon Steele sitting in the zone, and he just read that. He was trying to force into Eric Owens. It's not open. That's you can't force that throw as Ives.
Yeah, you never want to see Ives try to force a pass. He doesn't have the arm for that, you know. He's got to be a check down guy and protect the football, and he's not doing that right now.
He's having a rough go of it. As go back. Oh, that game is about to kick off, so we'll stay here. Zach Barr, see what he can do now with the football. He's going to chuck it down to Dom Bates, which it seems to be the only thing they can do is Dom Bates putting on the moves for 8 yards.
Goodness.
Where's that been all game? Walter Coates just got sent on skates.
My goodness. I mean, 2 defenders just whiffed. That was Ivan Rutley as well, number 24, the number 2 corner. Just about fell over. What a play from Dom Bates.
2nd and 2. They're going to hand it off to Dom Bates. And Dom Bates is going to shrug off a tackle and get inside the 25. What is happening right now? Going to go over to
Dom Bates. He's on fire.
North Central game. They get the ball back. Mordecai Van Hout standing under center. See if they hand it off to Huxley. They will. Huxley has a lane. Huxley has some blockers. Huxley's past the 50. And 75 is going to drag him down. What a play.
Yeah, a great play by Perry Sidney, the defensive end, number 75, tracking him down and essentially saving a touchdown. But fantastic run from Ramsey Huxley.
What a play there. We haven't really seen too much from him. We're going to go back to the double boxes. These 2 games are both really, really competitive right now. North Central was unable to pound the rock in on their last drive. We'll see what they can do here. As on the left side of your screen, the Cobra is trying to still pound the rock with Dom Bates. It's not working. You got to stop it. And Hayes broke that. Hayes tackled him there and bring up 3rd and 5.
Yep, 3rd and 5. You got a really good quarterback. You can pretty much do whatever you want here on this play. Try to get the chains moving.
3rd and 5 for the Cobras. They're going to throw it across the middle, and that one's going to be incomplete, broken up. Mordecai Van Hout's going to throw across the middle. That's going to be completed. And that's going to be a first down for the Eagles. And we'll go to that game as the Eagles are starting to drive.
Yeah, it's nice to see Mordecai Van Hout complete a nice ball here across the middle. Just led his guy perfectly. And Billy Long, number 5 receiver. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. Him and Brad Herndon for the Northwest Cobras are just making plays today.
I mean, if the starters won't show up, I guess the coach is like, hey, anyone who can catch the ball, you're starting.
Yep.
1st and 10 here, single back formation. Hux is going to throw it. They're bringing the blitz. They pick it up well and finds his check down. He's going to fall forward for a gain of 9.
Yeah, really nice play right there, checking it down. That was number 87. That's the number 2 tight end, Sean Smith, with the reception. And 2nd and 1, again, open up the playbook and pretty much do whatever you want here.
It seems like all the backups are showing up in these games today. As they're going to toss it to Huxley. Huxley's going to shrug off one tackle but not get the first down. 3rd and 1, averaging 3.6 yards per carry. Go back to the double boxes. Davis actually gets some running room for a gain of 8. Over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Yeah, I'd like to see all the running backs get some more carries. I mean, Don Bates, he's catching fire for Northwest. Southeast, Cameron Davis is doing pretty good. Jewel, we've seen him with a touchdown, and Huxley with a big run already. So just keep finding your running backs for all 4 of these teams.
It's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning in the Northeast the Cobras and Raiders game. Eagles, Lions, also coming about halfway through the quarter. This is HCU RedZone here. First time trying to do this. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a bit hectic at times, but a lot of action so far. A couple pretty good games. Look at the Eagles right now trying to make it a 4-point ball game. That's a pretty long field goal, about a 40-yard try for their young kicker Tevin Ash. That was nearly blocked.
Eagles gonna cut this to 4 as Cameron Davis runs for the first down.
Eagles actually missed it.
Oh, Eagles missed it. It looked like he made it from my angle. He did, just to the right.
That's unfortunate for the young fella.
As we see Ives take a shot, and he has Willie Morris on the sideline. That's going to be a touchdown. The Raiders have the lead.
There we go. Keep feeding Morris, man. He is so talented. And for a tight end, he has got some wheels. My goodness.
That he does, as he blows the blown coverage there from the safety, just blew by him. The safety misjudged his speed, and Morris made him pay.
Yeah, that was number 29, Brian Brown, the free safety for the Cobras. It just looked like he was taking a nap right there.
Lions looking at this one, throwing it deep, and that's going to be caught somehow. Great play to Brody.
My goodness.
Was that Brody? That was Brody Fisher again.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good game. A couple nice catches so far in the first half.
First and 10 for the Lions. And Vincent steps up. It's going to be incomplete.
I don't even know how he got that pass off. He had defender draped all over his back.
Yeah, it was a great play by him to even be able to make something happen there.
Don Bates trotting back out on the field, trying to make some more plays for the Cobras. Nice run from Jewel. Averaging 12 yards a carry. Insane.
Laverne Jewell's just ridiculous. They're going to throw the screen to Bates. And Bates, he just got smacked in the mouth.
Sure did. My goodness, what a hit.
2nd and 4 for the Cobras. They're going to throw it deep. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be Ezra Swift, the tight end. First down. Laverne Jewell is going to get the first down on his game as well.
I don't know who Ezra Swift is, but I know who Lance Swift is, number 84.
Look, I'm not feeling good today.
That's a great catch.
Cut me some slack.
I can't do it. I can't. Sorry.
You got this big whole wad of slack. Just pull some out and cut it.
As long as you loan me the knife, right?
I can do that. As Laverne Jewell gets tackled after a gain of 7. He's having a great day. North Central does not have an answer for him.
No, they need to find one fast. Why we're dropping frames in the Raiders game? Makes
I have no
zero
clue.
sense.
It just happened on the premiere. There's nothing I can do about that. Something happened with the recording, unfortunately. Laverne Jewell's going to get the handoff, and he's going to get close to the first down. They're going to call him short.
Feels bad. 3rd inches. I mean, just keep feeding Jewell. I mean, that's your offense. You know, Aiden Vincent, he's a really good quarterback for the Lions, but when you have a talent like Laverne Jewell, you just got to keep giving him the football.
Great
Zach
diving
Barr,
throw,
nice throw there.
or catch there.
Wow. Beautiful play.
Beautiful, beautiful throw and catch. Zach Barr is going to throw it, and that's going to be incomplete.
And he had him, too. It looked like it hit him right in the hands, but number 28, Tony Conley, the starting trunk safety for the Raiders, just came up and put a hit on the receiver at the right time. All right, Cobra's on the left side here. Little hot route. See what they can do here. And Barr going to the out route, and only a few yards. It looks like Gandalf there. And I don't think he caught that. So 4 targets, 0 receptions. Is that what that says? My word.
And Gandalf is usually pretty sure-handed, coming down with almost anything, and yeah, he's having a rough day.
Yeah, he's definitely not doing Barr any favors here on the offense. You know, they need somebody to step up, and he's clearly not the guy today. What Barr can do here. 3rd and 8, throws it into like quadruple coverage there. Easy interception for this Raiders defense, and that's Conley again, who just made the play on the previous play, hitting the receiver as the ball got to him, and now he's got a pick for himself. The Eagles trying to keep pounding the rock here with Huxley, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 on the right side of the screen. Raiders on the left side of the screen now, deep in their own territory. Let's see what Ives can do. They had that big touchdown pass to Willie Morse on the last drive. See if they can take a 2-score lead. They're going deep again. This time it is defended very well by the Cobras. First down for the Eagles on the right. Huxley again, pounding the rock. I like how the stat line shows Ives' interception, but not his touchdown pass. A little disrespectful there. As he drops back to throw it again. Out of the backfield, Davis tries to spin a man out, and he just got lit up after a gain of 7. I seem to have lost my hammer. Where are you, Hammer? Hammer is losing his voice a little bit, so I'm trying to take over here while he's doing all the technical controls behind the scenes. But solid half for the Raiders as they go into the locker rooms with the lead, 14-7. Only 5 rushing yards for the Cobras, but Don Bates does have that touchdown Raiders, as long as they can hold on to the football, protect it, I think they're going to come away with a win in that game. Cobra's just very inconsistent on offense. And now the Eagles are going deep, and that is a big play for North Central down the middle of the field. That was number 19, Joey Holt, the now number 2 receiver with the injury to Storm Baines. So he's stepping up and making a nice play there against the number 2 corner of the Lions, Alan Layton, number 20. See what Van Hout can do here on 1st and 10. Eagles trying to get back on the scoreboard. They did miss a field goal on their last drive out. This is a stretch play, and that is a huge tackle for a loss for the Lions defense. My word, what a play by 56. That is Gerald Wilson, the outside linebacker, coming through with a stop. Single back set for the Eagles. Deep shot, and that's picked off. The Lions take it away. And going down the bottom sideline for the Lions is number 28 or 26, Dwayne Lyle with the play. My goodness, he went up for that one. And now the Lions going to be on offense to see what they can do. Keep feeding the beast. Give the ball to Jewel and see if he can give you any gems here on this drive. Cobras kicking it off to the Raiders to start the game on the left side, start the third quarter, rather. And Jasper Ives and the offense come out from their own 29-yard line to start the drive. So I move over to the right side of the screen. Aiden Vincent throws it over the middle, and that's somehow completed in double coverage for the first down. Less than a minute to go in the first half over there. Vincent huddling up, or not huddling, but hurrying up his offense, rather. And looking to throw out route. Very dangerous pass, nearly picked off. You don't want to see a decision like that. That was no bueno. My word. And I believe Ives was just sacked on the left side by number 96 of the Cobras. That is Eric Weilerson, the defensive end, with his sack. I believe that's the first sack of the season for him. I haven't really heard his name at all. 37 seconds left for the Lions on the right side of the screen. Vincent looking to throw it. Just takes a easy pass and a nice run after the catch, getting out of bounds, picking up 7 yards, was Laverne Jewell with a nice stiff arm. You don't see that too often from him. And there's an injury, and that was Eric Weilerson, who made the sack on the previous play to that. So first time we really call his name, and now he's injured. Hopefully it's nothing serious for the young high schooler. They're down to 3 on the right side for the Lions with the yellow pants. Vincent looking to throw it, and he's got his man across the middle. It's caught, first down. They call timeout. They've got 1 left. Now let's see if they can get some points on the board. I mean, they're already in field goal range as the left side of the screen. Jasper Ives is going to be dropped for a huge loss on the sack. 4th and 27 coming up for them. I mean, my goodness. Leroy Darby. Just relentless pressure from the Cobras, and now the Raiders have to punt the football away from deep in their own territory. And number 9, Wilson Bernard on for the punt. Vincent looking to throw again over the middle for the Lions. They're going to have to hurry up here. They only have 1 timeout left. 15, 14. Snap the ball. You got to snap it. Run a play. Vincent to the halfback. It's Jewell. Tries to spin, and they're going to have to call a timeout and kick a field goal here. So they will have a 2-score lead heading into the half, unless there's some sort of crazy kick return by the Eagles, or unless they miss this field goal. Cobras with the ball on the left side of the screen right now. Zach Barr stepping up in the pocket, and he is going to be dropped for the sack. Raiders defense, man, the front seven today has just been outstanding. And that was number 97, Dre Raines again. I believe that's his second sack of the ball game. And the field goal is up and good for the Lions on the right. That was Wesley Grant, number 6, booting it through. It's 13-3 there in North Central. Back to the Southeast and Northwest game. Nice catch there. Making it 3rd down and 2. That was number 84, Lance Swift, the tight end for the Cobras. Lions kicking off on the right. Back to return, I believe, is Sherwood Sampson, number 41. And decent return. Might see a Hail Mary attempt there to end that half. But the Cobras get dropped for a loss on 3rd down on the left side. And a fantastic play by Lopez. We've been calling his name all game long. Him, Hayes, and Walter Oakes have been just dynamite in that linebacking core. Let's cut it over to the right side. I think the Eagles are just going to run this ball to end the first half there in North Central. And they will. Huxley gets a couple yards, and they head into the half. Lions up 13-3 over the North Central Eagles. Eagles 0-1. Lions 1-0 on the season. Eagles, they're struggling on offense a little bit. They need to find some consistency. And on the other side, on the left side of the screen, one of these teams is going to get a win here today for the first time this season. And right now, it's looking like Southeast. I mean, if they can just keep holding on to the football and their defense keeps playing the way they're playing, I really like their chances. But if you look at the stats on the right side, I mean, 232 yards for the Lions and only 128 for the Eagles on offense. They need to find some weapons, and they need to find them fast as the Raiders get a nice pass, a pickup of about 15 on the play. That was Roosevelt Horton, number 80. Oh, what a route. My goodness, just blew right by him. And he is becoming a pretty good target for Ives. Maybe he's going to be looking to him as his new number 1. Because Ryan Carter, number 82, who is slotted in the number 1 spot right now, he has not done a whole lot for them. But Horton and number 19, Eric Owens, have been pretty solid for the Raiders, stepping in, trying to fill in for the injured Atkins. And there's a toss play. I don't really like the toss plays to Cameron Davis. And Eric Wilkerson, his name is, poked in the eye. He will return. So nothing serious for him. So he avoids a serious injury there. Second down and 10. Ives looking to throw it. And Ives pressure, throws it deep down the field, deflected away. Dangerous pass, my word. Take a look at the highlights on the right side. Huge pick by Lyle for the Lions. Dwayne Lyle. He's been pretty good in the secondary for South Central this season. And you see the Lions kicker. He's made 2. And the Eagles, Tevin Ash, he missed one so far in this game. So battle of the kickers there. As the Raiders are just short of the sticks, they're going to have to punt the ball back to the Cobras. If you guys haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Slap a like on the video. Join our Discord community to follow along more thoroughly in the HammerCline Universe. This is our high school football alliance here. We're in season 1 of it, week 2. And after this season, all these players that you see here will be going into college. We'll have a national signing day. I'm super stoked for that. It's going to be really fun. So we'll see what colleges all these guys go to. We got 24 colleges. We'll be revealing those teams during halftime of a bunch of games this season. We'll just kind of spread it out throughout the season, and hopefully you guys like those. And then during the college season, during some halftime of those games, we'll be revealing some of the 24 pro teams that we have. I am nearly done creating all of those teams. I believe I've made 13 so far, but super stoked to bring all this to you guys. It's been a lot of fun so far. Oh, nice spin move on the left side of the screen for the Cobras. There was a flag. I believe it was encroachment, so they had that free play. Right side of the screen, split back set. Mordecai Van Hout's going to throw it out to, I believe that's the fullback. And that's Bill Jessen, number 42. Haven't really called his name at all this season. So it's kind of weird. We saw the Raiders throw it to their fullback a couple times, and now you see the fullback for the Eagles get a reception here today as Don Bates picks up the first down on the ground for the Cobras on the left side. Starting to find his rhythm a little bit on the ground. Take a look at the Ramsey Huxley run here. Just right up the middle. He's such a powerful runner. What a beast. Just carrying defenders. On the left side, Cobras, Barr looking to throw it up to the top of the screen, incomplete. And he still cannot connect with Gandalf. That was 24 on the coverage. Ivan Brutley, the number 2 corner for the Raiders. Eagles toss it to Huxley on the right, picks up 3 yards. Don't like that play call, but he made it positive somehow. Cobras going draw play, and Don Bates is dropped for a loss of 3 yards. I don't like that play call either. That was Lopez again. He is having just an outstanding game right now. Raiders developing a deadly duo, or a deadly trio rather, of linebackers. Call them the 3 Musketeers. Here we go. Barr dropping back to throw it, and he's going to step up, throw it down to the bottom, and I don't know how that was caught. Should have been picked, but the Cobras get a nice chunk of change there, moving the chains, and that was number 81, Melvin Nielsen, the number 3 receiver. Haven't really called his name much at all. And a first down run on the right side of the screen for Ramsey Huxley. I mean, the Eagles, they can run the ball consistently. They just can't throw the football at all. They got to figure something out over there. Deep shot. And was that caught? Oh, my goodness. That was a fantastic catch for the Eagles. And that was number 42, Bill Jessen, the fullback. Unbelievable play. Wow. That's going on the highlight reel. Zach Barr taking a deep shot, and the Cobras are going to have a touchdown here. They're going to tie it up with an extra point, but beautiful route. That was Nielsen, his second catch of the ball game, and Cobras answering finally. And now the Eagles in the red zone trying to get in the get in pay dirt, basically. And that was Moss, Rick Moss, the number 4 receiver for the Eagles, with the reception, number 83. And this time they'll hand it off. Ramsey Huxley, he's going to have the first down, carrying defenders. First and goal coming up for North Central. Extra point for the Cobras is up, and it is good. So tie ball game over there in Southeast. So we've got a good one, folks. 4 minutes left in the third there. And the Eagles over the middle. Nice reception, and dropped at the 1-yard line. They desperately need a touchdown here. That was number 84 for the Eagles, Gerard Presley, the number 1 receiver. See if the Lions can hold strong here. 2nd and goal coming up for the Eagles on the right side of the screen. And it's Huxley, and he is dropped short. 3rd and goal coming up. Fantastic tackle from the Lions defense. That was number 93, Paul Warren, the defensive end. Third and goal. Big time play coming up for this Lions defense. And they are going to force a fumble. And it's recovered by the Eagles for a touchdown. Number 71, Steve Lunston, the right tackle, falls on it, and he gets himself a touchdown. What a bizarre play. But, I mean, if you're the North Central Eagles, you got on the board. That's all that matters. And it's going to be back to a 3-point ball game if your kicker can make the extra point. What an unbelievable play. That's going on the highlight reel as well. Just insane. You love to see it. Over to the Raiders. Ives looking to throw it over the middle. Nice deflection by the Cobras. And the extra point is good for the Eagles. It's 13-10 over there in North Central. So we got a couple really good games brewing here today. I'm enjoying them. If you want to see these games in their entirety, the full games are also posted as well. They're actually premiering right now live. So right now you're just listening to me do coverage on both of them. Ives stepping up, throwing it deep over the middle, and that's a nice throw and catch for the Raiders as they're finally finding a bit of a rhythm here in the passing attack. That was number 80, Roosevelt Horton again. He's looking like their number 1 guy right now. Hot route for Aiden Vincent and the Lions on the right side of the screen. Let's see what they do here. And they're going to toss it out. Laverne Jewell, he's got the edge. That's not what you want to see as the DC. He did get the first down, but there's a flag, most likely for a holding here. And that is a holding call. So that'll drop back 10 yards from the previous line of scrimmage. So 1st and 20 coming up for the Lions as Jasper Ives finds his man deep, and he is gone again. That is Willie Morse. So the number 1 target for the Raider offense, Willie Morse, the tight end, just unguardable. I don't know what linebacker they have on him. Let me see if I can see the number here. No, those are 2. Well, one of them is a linebacker, number 55. So they are tasking outside linebacker Norman Meyer, number 55, with covering the ever-dangerous Willie Morse. And Jasper Ives makes him pay with his 2nd touchdown to the big fella at tight end. And the Raiders are back on top. Extra point for the Raiders is up, and it is good. It's 21-14 there in Southeast. And now back to the North Central game. Deep shot from Aiden Vincent and nearly picked off. Dangerous pass in triple coverage there. 3rd and 20 coming up after a holding and now a big incomplete pass. Let's go. Kickoff for the Raiders will be returned by, I believe, Dom Bates. And he will get it up to the 28-yard line. So decent field position for the Cobras to start off their drive, looking to get back in this game, looking to tie it up again. As Aiden Vincent for the Lions just throws it short, 4th and 15. Lions are going to punt it away on the right side of the screen now. Zach Barr finds his, I believe that's Gandalf. That's going to be his first catch of the day, I believe. Finally getting in there. Picks up 8 yards for Northwest.
Let's go.
Zach Barr under center finds his man. First down for the Cobras there. Pretty good football here today on our Red Zone debut, presented by Optimus Cline and Liam Hammer. Hammer has stepped away for a moment. Hopefully he will return soon. I miss him dearly. As Don Bates breaks loose at the left side of the screen, huge run for the small halfback, all the way up to the southeast 36-yard line. What a carry for the little fella. And now the Eagles get a first down on the right side of the screen to the tight end, number 87, Sean Smith, number 2 guy. So a couple nice plays there. Huxley gets a carry on the right, and no gain there. We go back to Don Bates. They keep trying to feed him the football. He picks up a few. Both these games looking like they're going to come down to the wire. Down at 7 for the Cobras. Out route to Gandalf and gets the first down. It's good to see him get a couple catches here. Third down and 4 on the right side for the Eagles as they look to try to tie it up or take the lead on this drive. Van Hout going to throw it deep. Man, wide open. That's going to be a touchdown for North Central. Wow, blown coverage. What in the world happened on that play? Goodness gracious. That was number 84, Gerard Presley. He was just wide open, just going for a stroll. Easy touchdown and a perfect throw from Mordecai Van Hout. It looked like the safety was supposed to cover deep there, and I don't know where he was. I didn't see him on the screen whatsoever. So big mistake from, I believe, Dwayne Lyle, number 26, the free safety. So now the Eagles with the lead. And the Cobras of Northwest are threatening here at the 23-yard line on the left side as they look to tie their game back up. Gandalf with a few catches on this drive so far. Didn't have any coming into the drive. Extra point is up and good for the Eagles. They're up 17-13 now. Just a little bit left there in the third quarter. Zach Barr is going to be sacked again on third down. So the Cobra is going to have to settle for a field goal attempt in that ball game. And that was Dre Raines again. I think that's his third sack of the ball game. Just dominating the center. My goodness. So now Michael O'Brien, number 6, comes on for the field goal try for Northwest to try to make it a 4-point ball game. Kick is up, and it is good. He got it. 41-yard try, so it's 21-17 in that game now. As the Lions of South Central on the right side of your screen they're trying to get their drive going here. Second down in, what is that, 6 yards? It's hard for me to see on the double screen. I'm trying. Jewel in the backfield for the Lions. And they're going to throw it out to him. And Jewel's going to be dropped for a loss. 3rd and 9 coming up for South Central. Not what you want to see after just giving up that big touchdown on defense. Now, Eagles, they're starting to get the momentum there in that game. And the Lions do move the chains. Oh, my goodness. He nearly took off for a touchdown there. That was Brian Clark. That's the number 5 receiver for South Central. And just looking like a beast after the catch. Oh, my goodness gracious. Lions looking to throw it. They dump it off to Jewel, and he goes nowhere. Now on the left side, they're going to dump it off to their halfback as well, Cameron Davis, and he picks up 3 yards, 3rd and 2 for Southeast on that drive, looking to hold on to that lead. Vincent taking a shot over the middle on the right side. That was incomplete. And now the Raiders on the left move the chains, keep their drive going. Just a nice little dump off pass to Cameron Davis. What a spin move. And then jukes out another guy. Fantastic play from the young halfback. Four receiver set for Vincent for the Lions. And he's going to take a deep shot. And that's caught. And he might go the distance inside the 20 and down to the 11 or 12 yard line. Huge pickup for the Lions offense. And now the Raiders go deep as well in their game. Big time pickup for them inside the 20-yard line. Oh my goodness gracious. What is going on? Roosevelt Horton making a name for himself for the Raiders. He's definitely got to be their number 1 guy going forward. He has just been phenomenal when eyes actually goes his way. Both of these games, I mean, it's about to score right here. And the Lions give it off to Jewel. He's trying to use that speed. Picks up 7 yards. Cameron Davis gets a carry for the Raiders, and he picks up 6 yards. 2 absolutely fantastic halfbacks are performing very well in this game. Really fun to watch. And you also got Ramsey Huxley for the Eagles, who's had a pretty decent day as well. And Don Bates, I mean, he has a touchdown. He warmed up a little bit, but he's not like a game-changing halfback for the Cobras. And the Lions stop short, 3rd and 3 now. Now the Raiders, they're going to be stuffed for a loss of 2. So a couple of really important 3rd down plays coming up. It's the end of the 3rd quarter in North Central. So 1 more quarter of play there. And we got about 7 minutes and 15 seconds left here for the Southeast and Northwest game. And the Raiders out route, and they get the 1st down. What a play. Was that Horton again? Yes, it was. This man is going to get a game ball from me. He has been fantastic for Southeast. And the Lions just got a touchdown. Let's take a look at the replay here. Brody Fisher, number 13, just was a great route here. DB got turned around, and he didn't even know where the ball was. And an easy touchdown for the Lions as they take the lead back on the first play of the 4th quarter. And the Raiders here, I'm stepping up dumping it off. And what a spin move again from Cameron Davis. Touchdown Southeast. Oh, my goodness. He has been phenomenal here today. Unreal games we have so far. I mean, Northwest has still got plenty of time left, but I don't know. Their offense has been a little too inconsistent for my liking. The Raiders' defense has been pretty solid here today. The front seven especially has been just disgustingly good. Eagles set to return the kickoff. And they get a decent one up past the 30 to the 32. And Mordecai Van Hout and the offense trot back out on the field. Raiders kick it deep. Dom Bates back to return it. And he will get it up to the 30-yard line. So Cobras with decent field position to start their drive as well. Down 11 points now. Not a lot of time left. They got to get a quick score here, then get a quick stop and get another score. Eagles are going to toss it out to Huxley. There's holding there. Dom Bates is going to be dropped. So both of those plays kind of a wash in these games right there. Shotgun set for Barr and the Cobras. And they're going to hand it off out of the shotgun. I'd never liked those calls, and it did not work there. Let's move over to the right side here. Van Hout under center, and he'll drop back to throw it for the Eagles and dump it off to the halfback, Ramsey Huxley. On 2nd and 20, he'll pick up 7 yards, making it 3rd down and 13. Looking to throw out route, and they do not get the first down. So the Cobras with a tough play here. 4th and 3 coming up. Looks like they're sending on the punting unit, so possibly just throwing in the towel here with 5 minutes left. Van Hout gonna dump it off, and the Eagles gonna punt this one away as well. So it looks like Northwest is essentially giving up in that game against Southeast. But this South Central and North Central game looking like it's going to be a fantastic finish. Lions are going to start their drive from their own 34-yard line on the right. And I'll see what the Raiders can do on the left. Let's try to run this clock out. There's Davis getting a few yards. Lions just trying to run the ball, run the clock out, I guess. I'd like to see a little bit more from that offense. I understand the Raiders just running the ball. Just trying to, safely get out of there with the dub. As Davis is going to break free, and he's got the first down. Just keep moving the chains. Let the clock drain out and get your first win of the season. Looks like Northwest is going to start the season 0-2. Southeast is going to be 1-1. And South Central looking to stay undefeated here on the right side and trying to go to 2-0. North Central, they're still fighting. They're still clawing their way in that game, but they need to stop here. Lions going with a hot route there. Vincent looking to throw, steps up, has a man wide open for the first down. Lions keep moving the chains as well. And now the Raiders only get a yard, but they keep turning the clock there. And look out, Laverne Jewell. He's nasty. He's so fast. If I was the defensive coordinator, I'd be so scared if he got in the open field against me. And the Lions, there's a flag right there. I'm not sure what that was. Probably holding. And it is, in fact, holding. The Raiders with a 3rd and 9. Looks like they might try to throw the football here, but they're going to run that out to the 2-minute warning. So they're up 28-17. 2 minutes left. Northwest does have 3 timeouts left in that game, but the way their offense has been playing, just very inconsistent. And I think Southeast is going to hold on to get that W right there and be 1-1 on the season. So a lot of hype around Northwest and what their offense can do, but until they can start doing it consistently, they're not going to get very far this season. Nice run by Davis, but it's short of the marker. 4th and 3. Raiders are going to have to punt that one away. And as Brody Fisher had a nice, was that a catch on the right side? Just missed it. Third down and 12 for the Lions. On the right in the yellow pants. Aiden Vincent trying to get his team their 2nd win of the season. And he'll go with an out route, and that is going to be a first down. What a run after the catch. My goodness gracious. That was fantastic. That was number 83, Riley Skinner, with the catch and run. Beautiful route. Lions looking to throw it again. They're trying to ice this game. Deep shot. It's picked off. What a play for the Eagles. They desperately needed it, and now they've got the momentum. Oh, my goodness. Not a good decision there from Aiden Vincent to throw that deep over the middle. 2 safeties sitting right there, just waiting for it. Oh, man. Now what is North Central going to do? South Central, I mean, they could have iced that game. But now the ball is in the hands of Mordecai Van Hout and the North Central Eagle offense. What can they do? They're going to hand it off, and Huxley is going to break a couple tackles and pick up a yard. A couple touchdowns in the game for Huxley so far. The brightest spots of the offense. Did he have a touchdown? No, he didn't have any touchdowns. Van Hout had touchdowns. Forgive me, I'm not a stat guy. Van Hout breaks free from a sack attempt, and that pass is picked off by the Lions all the way to the 12-yard line. That bounced up into the air a couple times, and Gomez Lorenzo Gomez, the nickel corner, the number 3 guy, number 24, comes away with the INT, and that might be enough here. South Central, really good position. Just get a touchdown and put this game out of reach. So we miss a Gandalf touchdown in the Cobras game. They're not done yet, folks. 28-23. Need an extra point. Less than a minute to go. They only have 2 timeouts left, though. I'd like to see an onside kick in that ball game. A lot of exciting plays happening right now. And I'm trying to do my best play-by-play with a 3-second delay here on Zoom. Zach Barr, he's going to be dropped. They went for 2. They did not get it. My goodness. So we'll definitely see an onside kick there. That was number 74, Curtis Rose with the sack, the number 2 defensive tackle for Southeast. The Lions, they are just getting pushed back in that game, trying to do toss plays. Number 29 for the Eagles, Wilfred Harrison, the strong safety, coming up, making a really good play in run defense. And the onside kick attempt for Northwest is no good. So the Raiders get the ball. All they got to do is just run the clock out, and they will be 1-1 on the season. Cobra's going to be 0-2 unless something crazy happens over there. Vincent going to go with a draw play. Now the Lions, they're going to have to kick a field goal in that game. So if they can make it, it'll be a 6-point ball game. I mean, anything can happen. Lions going for the field goal, 37-yard try. The kick is up, and it is good for the Lions. That was Wesley Graham, number 6, booting it through the uprights and making it a 6-point game. So now the Eagles do need a touchdown and an extra point to win it. They cannot tie. This is going to be a fun one, folks. .307 left in the ball game. Lions kick it deep. Sampson on the return. And there's a flag for holding. That's unfortunate. They would have had the ball at the 31-yard line. That would have been fantastic field position for the Eagles. Huxley, 69 yards today on 26 carries. They need a big one from him here right now. Van Hout dropping back to throw it. And he'll go over the middle, and it's picked off again. The Lions are going to take this one to the house. Touchdown, South Central. Alan Layton, number 20, with the pick 6. Oh, my goodness. And we see another sort of forced pass here. And again, the tip ball drill, ball gets tipped, you got to find it. And he found it, and he found the end zone. I believe that's the first pick 6 this season out of any team. And now South Central looks like they're going to run away here with a victory and be 2-0 on the season, which is kind of surprising. All the sims that Hammer and I did before we went live with this league, the Lions were so hit or miss, kind of like what the Cobras are doing right now. Like their offense has been just like not very good, but in most of the sims, their offense was really good. But now that they're in the actual season, the games that count, the Cobras can't get out of their own way. And I mean, the Lions, they're on right now, and they are really dangerous when they are. Defense has been fantastic. North Central is they're struggling a little bit here. I mean, there's still plenty of time. You know, they get a couple touchdowns here, win by 1 point, but they need to make some plays. And that was a good start by Sherwood Sampson, returning the kickoff up to the 38-yard line. But you need a really quick score here. Don't force anything over the middle. You know, if you're going to force something, force it to the sideline and make it a spot where only your guy has an opportunity to catch it. You know, overthrow them out of bounds. You know, you don't want to underthrow, because that's when you get pick sixes, and you don't like to see that as a coach or a player or a fan. So make better decisions. Van Hout, he'll look to throw it again. This time he throws it over the middle again, but only 7 yards. They're going to go no huddle, and that's where my 3-second delay kind of kills me. But we're going to try it, folks. Let's do it. Van Hout under center, bunch set, dropping deep to throw it over the middle again, wide open, and up to the 42-yard line. Still going, no huddle. Tick, 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 tick. See if they can get in the end zone before the 2-minute warning and use that as kind of an extra timeout. Same formation, bunch set. Van Hout dumps it off, so you don't want to see that. And that was no gain on the play. I don't know if they'll actually get another play off. It's going to be close here. And they do get another snap off. Van Hout over the middle again. They're attacking in the middle. I mean, the clock does stop now with a 2-minute warning. They get out of that no-huddle set. It was working for them, though. But they need to take some shots towards the end zone here from the 36-yard line. Looks like the same formation, just a bunch to the top of the screen now. And they're going to dump it off to the halfback. And he does not get the first down. They have to call a timeout. And that is really unfortunate that he could not get out of bounds. 4th and 1. It's rough. If I was the head coach, I would probably run it here and then go no huddle, just to assure that I can get that first down. Because Huxley, 9 out of 10 times, he's going to fall forward for the first. Well, this Lions defense, man, they came to play today. I tell you what. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen for Van Hout. And he's got his man for the first down. That was number 86, Dave Francis, the tight end. They're going to go no huddle. They might have an advantage here in this formation. Van Hout to throw it. And he's throwing it towards the sideline, deflected away. That was intended for Gerard Presley, number 84. Luckily for them, the ball hits the turf.
Showtime.
2nd down and 10 coming up. Same formation, just the 3 receivers to the top of the screen now. Van Hout over the middle. I don't like the play calling here. They only pick up 3 yards. They have to call another timeout. Just very bad coaching here on this final drive. They needed points quick, and, they didn't get it. Four receivers set, 2 to the bottom, 2 to the top for Van Hout. He's going to go with a hot route here. And he will throw it. Out route to the top. Now brings up 4th down and 3. Man. The play calling, that was Joey Holt on the catch, but I do not agree with any of the play calling here at all. They've taken way too much time off the clock. They've wasted 2 timeouts. They should have been attacking the sidelines this entire time. Same formation for Van Hout. Same play, and it's caught for the first down. They did get it, and that was Joey Holt again. So they drew up the same exact play. They get the same result. They move the chains. But now, a minute 22, you got to take shots to the end zone here. All your plays should be designed for, 10 to 15 yards. Two receivers to the top of the screen with a tight end for Van Hout. And he's going to take a shot over the middle. It's caught, a pickup of 6, a sliding catch. That's going to take about 15 seconds off the clock, though. Van Hout trying to snap it quick. Looking to throw it again. Back of the end zone, touchdown, Eagles. They get on the board. That was Joey Holt. Called his name several times on that drive. And he gets into the end zone for the Eagles. 1:04 to go, though. Only one timeout. Obviously, they're going to have to go for the onside kick here. If you can get it, you got a shot. But you got to get a lucky bounce. And you're only going to have one timeout after that. And if they do get the ball, they got to have some better play calling. Like that touchdown play, that was a perfect play call right there. But a lot of these short to intermediate routes over the middle, it took so much time off the clock on this drive. And it, made them burn all their timeouts. Except for one. Extra point, up and good. 30-24 here in North Central as Tevin Ash boots that one through. Let's see if he's got any magic in that leg. He did miss a field goal here today. See if they can get the onside kick. It'll be the first one in high school football alliance history. Tevin Ash picks it up. And that was caught immediately by the Lions. So not a really good try right there. You gotta kick that a little bit closer to your own guys, so they can get there and hit the return man as he's trying to get his hands on it. But that will probably end this ball game as the Lions come out in victory formation. I don't think North Central can get the ball back. If they do, we'll have like 5 seconds left maybe. Well, there goes the final timeout. See, we got the 25-second play clock. So, in theory, if they take 2 more snaps, there's 50 seconds. There'll be 12 seconds left with a punt. So, you're looking at like 5 seconds on the clock, maybe. Unless I'm just, dumb and my math is completely off. Oh, now it's 40 seconds. Yep. So this game is over for show. But good try for the Eagles. They tried to claw their way back in there, but too much firepower from the Lions. They couldn't really stop Jewel. That pick 6, that was a backbreaker of a play by the Lions. But a couple of great games. If you guys want to watch these in their entirety, they did premiere as separate videos themselves. So go ahead and check those out in complete. If you want to. But that is going to do it for this game. 30-24 is the final. We saw the Raiders beat the Cobras. Cobras just so inconsistent on offense in that game. Just very unfortunate. Zach Barr, it took him 3.5 quarters to start finding his number one receiver, Matthew Gandalf, at all in that ball game. I don't think we saw Jack Macbeth do a whole lot of anything as well. That's the number 2 receiver for Northwest. But Southeast, Jasper Ives, he made some really good throws to Willie Morse and had some big touchdown plays to him. And Cameron Davis finally got going in that game, unlike week 1 where he kind of just got held in check. The front 7 for the Raiders, absolutely phenomenal here today. And we didn't really call the secondary too much. Brett Uwoma, my top-rated cornerback right now, I don't think I called his name at all. The Cobras didn't really get into the secondary too often. But the linebacking core for Southeast, whew, my goodness. But this game, South Central, Aiden Vincent made some plays with his arm. Laverne Jewell made some really good plays with the football in his hands. Brody Fisher had a touchdown or 2. We didn't really call the tight end's name at all. Ronnie Wheatley, number 88. He didn't really do a whole lot of anything. But the defense, they stepped up when they needed to. Alan Layton with the pick 6. Dwayne Lyle had a pick at free safety. They were a bunch of ball hawks out there. Let's see, for the Eagles, Huxley, he got held in check a little bit. I mean, he had about 70 yards rushing. He had some receiving yards as well. Mordecai Van Hout, he did have some nice touchdowns in this game, trying to get his team back in there for a win, but just didn't do enough, when it counted. That pick six, that was a dagger in their hearts. But a couple of really solid games here tonight. I enjoyed them. I know Hammer did for what he was here for. He had to step away. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the games. We're going to figure out what we're going to do for next week as well. I don't know if we're going to do 2 Red Zone streams or if we're going to stream 1 Red Zone stream and have all 4 of the games play, just like we did here tonight. But we'll figure that out, and we'll post it up in the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord and you want to follow along a little bit more closely with everything that goes up on the channel, there's a link in the description below. Go ahead, join us. Look forward to seeing you guys in there. Follow our Twitter as well. We have a Twitter at HammerCline U, I believe it is the @. So follow that. I believe we posted 1 or 2 college teams on there, but like I said earlier in this stream, we will be revealing some college teams during halftime of some high school games. So we'll get all 24 college teams revealed during halftimes. So I'm looking forward to that as well. We worked pretty hard on team names and stuff like that, and uniforms and all that. So I'm looking forward to revealing that. And then, we'll have a national signing day at the end of the season after the championship game, and we'll get into the college series. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But that is it for this stream, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see y'all, and Hammer will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.